Today is the longest autocross race of the year for me. It's at the UK football stadium and usually is about 10 seconds longer than our typical course. So I was pretty excited, but it was over 90 degrees and really slick outside. I had made some adjustments to my camber. I increased my rear camber from -2 degrees to -3 degrees to try and even out the wear of my tires. At the last race, I noticed that the outside edge was wearing really heavily compared to the inside, so I thought this would help with grip. But here's my run. We'll talk about my results and what is next. So today was a tough day. I have some positive results on the handling of the car that I'll talk about in a minute, but first the results. I managed to catch up to this Miata that beat me last time, so that was a good start. This MR2 is my class leader, and I caught him by a little bit. He also placed about 10 places lower than he normally does, so I think there was some really tough competition today. Then we have the world's fastest stock BRZ. I don't know how this guy's always up here, but he actually pulled away from me a little bit this race. I'm not sure how a stock BRZ is always near top 10, but he just keeps on doing it. This really quick 200SX, I made no progress on, so about the same. And likewise, I made no progress on one of the quickest Miatas out there. So, not bad news, but also no progress, which kind of sucks. After seeing those mixed results, let's move on to some of the better news. I did use more of the inside edge of my tire. You can see here the dark black band where the tire got scrubbed during my run. It is closing in on the indicators, so that's looking good. This is also the first race I had any understeer. I've been trying for a year and a half with small adjustments to increase the grip of my rear tires, and I think this finally put me over the edge. I finally am able to get some understeer out of the car, which means the rear grip has improved, even though my times didn't, so I'm near some kind of breaking point here. The negatives from this race are that I had a lot of trouble putting the power down coming out of turns. I think my damper settings are not very good. I think I'm allowing too much compression, so the shock is squishing halfway down, and then I'm running too much rebound and not allowing the shock to extend. I'm going to try switching my settings so I run higher compression that doesn't allow the shock to squeeze down as much, and then reducing my rebound so it's able to extend quicker, and hopefully that helps push the tire into the ground more. I might be able to back off the camber a little bit, but I'm going to do one change at a time and make sure I understand what I'm doing. The road to the top 10 is looking tough, but I am very motivated to get this to work, put a lot of money and time into this new suspension, and I think once I get it dialed in, I'll see a lot of payoff for what I've done. Be sure to check out my other videos, and thanks for watching.